Because it's barbecue season, today we're making the best potato salad. Hi everyone, welcome to Black Cat Kitchen. I hope you're doing well. Today we're making my perfect potato salad. I'm going to show you even how to make the mayonnaise from scratch. This recipe comes from my friend Caitlin's mom. So thanks Mrs. D for turning me onto potato salad all those years ago. It's the perfect side for barbecue season and great at a potluck. There's not one potluck that I've brought this to that I haven't been asked for the recipe. For those of you that might not know what a potluck is, it's a gathering where everybody brings a different dish and you have all sorts of different recipes and ideas on the table that you share together with all of your friends. So let's get started. See the description below for a list of ingredients. I've peeled and washed my potatoes and now I'm going to cut them into quite large pieces. They don't have to be perfectly evenly sized. In fact, I like when they're slightly different sizes because some will remain a little bit harder and some will get really soft, so you'll have different textures in your potato salad. And straight into a large pot of cold water. Once all of your potatoes are in, we're going to heavily salt the water. This seasons our potatoes, and we're going to bring it to a boil. While our potatoes are cooking, let's get started on our mayonnaise. I'm using the small bowl of my food processor. It just fits in on top and locks in, but you can do this by hand with a whisk. So in go 2 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You can use regular yellow mustard if you prefer. It just gives a nice little zip and it helps to emulsify the mayonnaise mixture. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Again, you can use white vinegar, you can use champagne vinegar, as long as it's a light color. And 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. We're going to pulse this up a few times until it starts to come together, and then we'll slowly add in our oil drip by drip. I'm using a neutral sunflower oil here, so it doesn't impart too much flavor in the mayonnaise. So I'm going to turn my mixer to low and just slowly start to drip in that oil. That looks perfect. If you find your mayonnaise has split or it looks like it's got curdly, oily bits in it, I just whisk in another egg yolk and it really helps to thicken it up. Place it into a bowl and season it as required. Mine just needs a little pinch of salt. You'll never buy store-bought again. Now I'm going to show you how to make the perfect boiled egg. Bring a pot of water up to the boil and then turn it right down so that the boil settles down. Now that it's down to a gentle simmer, we're going to lower our eggs in. I'm using 8 eggs because we're using a lot of potato. Turn it back up to boil and set a timer for 8 minutes. For this potato salad, like most things in my life, I like my egg to have a tiny little bit of a softer yolk in the center. If you like a really firm yolk, leave these in for 10 to 12 minutes in the boiling water. And if you like a really runny yolk, like a ramen style egg, 6.5 minutes is perfect. We'll test our potatoes by just putting our knife in, and if it goes in fairly smooth, they're ready to add our peas. The peas won't take long to cook, so give it another minute in the boiling water and it will all be ready to drain.
Just then.
And now it's time to drain our potatoes and peas. When your eggs are just about done, put some ice in a bowl and fill it with cold water. At 8 minutes, we'll carefully take our eggs out of our boiling water and put them into our cold water for 2 more minutes. This cools down the egg and helps everything set up in there. The easiest way to peel an egg is by running it under water, so I like to crack the bottom of it and let the water run over as I peel off the eggshell. I like to cut my eggs into quarters for this potato salad. Oh, look at that yolk. It is perfect. It's got the perfect amount of softness, and that's just going to add to all of those beautiful textures that we have in this salad. Let's pour our potatoes and our peas back into our big pot. And then in go our eggs, and I've reserved 2 of them to decorate the top. A bit of freshly cracked black pepper. And now for our mayonnaise. And just give it a good old mix. And you can add more mayonnaise, but you can't take it out. So start with about half and add as you go. first had this potato salad, and it's still my hands down favorite. It's not too complex, but you've got a lot of textures from the eggs and the peas and the different textures of that little bit of mashed potato with the harder potato in there. That homemade mayonnaise is so creamy and delicious. You will never go back to store-bought. And those eggs are perfectly cooked. So you've got that little bit of soft yolk in there that just really explodes with flavor. I can guarantee that if you bring this to your next picnic or potluck, you'll be asked for the recipe. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.